Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Dive or Die Children of Rain. It is a Eldritch horror roguelike where you are roguelite, something. You are diving deep below the sea, fighting Eldritch horrors down there, and eventually seeking out and destroying the god that presumably lives at the bottom of the ocean that is also causing the world to slowly be destroyed. And you only have 40 days to do it, which sounds tight, but we will see. They describe it as the combination between Dave the Diver and Darkest Dungeon, and that sounds cool to me. I have not actually played Dave the Diver, but this will be a fun introduction. It is made by Droprite Studio and published by Dear Villagers, who are kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video, and it is out now on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. So it looks like countdown duration 40, starting nutrition 15. Yeah, so we have a limited amount of resources and so on and so forth. Oh, that's fine. We'll see how this goes. The fact that there's so many different... Oh, hello.
You'd come by.
I thought he was going to be a foe. Nope, he's a dude.
Last storm tore through the camp something fierce. Took many of ours, it did.
I don't think the storm did. I think you did.
Even swept our leader with it. May the tides carry his soul. Reckon that leaves you in charge now. We're in your hands, like it or not. Food stores are dry as a bone. Folks can't keep their wits about them on empty bellies.
The dissonance between his appearance, the fresh meat on a bone, and his dialogue is throwing me here.
Best we take a plunge in the pool. See if it's in a given mood. Why not send old Saltman, eh? Poor sod's not got much left to offer.
Okay, so we're just chucking people into the ocean and seeing what they dredge up? Sure. I like the idea of roguelikes and roguelites starting to really mess around with the extraction genre, because that's kind of what this sounds like. Okay, collect food, mementos, and materials to send to your camp. Get back to the surface before you run out of oxygen. Watch your health and sanity. If they're reduced to 0, the survivors will die, or go insane, respectively. Okay. So I have an inventory. Well, there's a memento. So just go up and press space. Something sharp could cut through those vines. So yeah, I'm going to have to limit what I've got. Okay, I should go quick. You can dash to swim faster. Has no cooldown, can be used indefinitely, but it costs extra oxygen, so we don't want to do it too much. Oh, looks like we can get the iron ore. We can get whatever this is. A lantern. Looks ooky spooky, but it looks fine, I guess. Okay. And I'm gonna have to... Whoop. Ow. It looks ooky spooky, and I'm gonna have to get out of here roughly when I hit 80 oxygen. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out. Maybe I'm good until 70. Needle gun blueprint. Okay. Don't have much here. And I don't know how procedurally generated this is. So the one problem is, well, I could go up. Okay. This seems like a dark, dank cave. With no clear exit. Max capacity reached. Oh, I'm at 6. Okay. And now it's time for me to go. I've been kind of slow anyway, but that's fine. I would just have to watch out for those tentacles on the way out. Alright, I'll bite. This has got some nice tension to it. Now let's see how much oxygen I have left on the way out here. Oh, that's in my way? Yeah, I guess it is a physics object of sorts. So that area to the right is probably where that dark passage goes. I'm curious about how the looping works. Hold the head back. Okay, so that only cost me 40 oxygen, give or take. He came back. He gets a bunch of, a couple of mementos, good for morale. Food cans, good for nutrition. Iron ore, for making things. Upgrade and building structures, many crafts can be blessed. A lantern blueprint, a needle gun blueprint, and hydrodynamic fins. So morale and food upkeep is only 2 at the moment. And he levels up.
Old Fossil made it back in one piece, did he? The depths know to be merciful, eh? Got fresh meat docked this morning. They'll be sitting round that bonfire we used to call the lighthouse. Pack 'em a knife and send 'em down to fetch us something worth eating from the pool, will you? While you're at it, tell 'em to search the ruined building to the east, near the surface. Word has it, there's a nice blueprint in there. Gotta pull their weight, they do. Oh, and mind they steer clear of the rain-touched. Ain't no coming back from that.
Okay, so Fed Stoic, population count 1 out of 8. Let's see, Town Hall Lighthouse, doesn't look like there's much else. So let's take a look at this. Okay, complete more objectives to access that one, Lighthouse. New survivor reaches your camp every day. Look at their stats, upkeeps, and traits to decide whether or not you want to recruit them. So we have Gale Sea Cleft, Obsessive. Reduce carrying capacity, items weigh less for each identical instance that you're holding. An expedition. Send survivors away on an expedition. Should they succeed, they'll return with new recruits and resources. Recruits can be found on expeditions, have higher stats, can have unique traits depending on the destination. Watch the success rate before you send them off, as they will never come back from a failed expedition. Well, we don't have anybody. I don't necessarily want this one, but I'll take her. Because I don't think I have a choice. Okay, so you can craft all sorts of gear for your divers in the workshop, and if provided you have material for it. Equipment, tools, and upgrades are crafted once and can be used on all divers without limit. Consumables and ammunition can be crafted multiple times and are lost on death. Okay, so crafting the diving knife is good. So we have a needle gun, we have darts, we have the lantern. There's an upgrade, but we gotta man the workshop first. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get that even if I want to. Okay. Town Hall lets you consult your full list of survivors regardless of their availability. Here's where you can level them up, and you can also dismiss them, taking them from your camp and back to the lighthouse with the new recruits. Okay, so she can only hold 4.2, which is rough. He's even frailer, but he does level up, so let's see what we can do. We have a point. So, bunch of extra oxygen, bunch of extra sanity. I think I'm just going to go for the carrying capacity. Oh. Oxygen, health, sanity, and carry capacity. Reduce nutrition and morale upkeeps. Considering this guy is not amazingly good. When manning the fishing hut, each net dredges a random resource every day on top of the usual fishing yield. So sobriety reduces his upkeep, which would mean he'd only cost him 1, which is good. But I think I'm going to go for the Blessed Netter, because I think we're going to put this guy on the fishing section, which we don't have yet, which is actually a bit of a downer, but that's fine. So diving tech workshop. I have to upgrade, so I guess it won't let me make any new structures, at least for the moment. Okay, tools and consumables. Obsessive. Yeah, so she doesn't have much carrying capacity, which is going to be an issue. She wants duplicates. It might be one of those that... yeah, but I'd need a lot of duplicates to make it work. But I mean, if I find 10 pieces of iron, then every piece of iron that costs no... Jesus. Okay, don't like that. So I do have a knife. Looks like the environment is fixed. Oh, that's why I couldn't get through here previously. Map of the Western Shallows. Is it something up here? No, that's just a body. Danger. killer algae can be cut down. Okay. Grab the copper ore. Didn't take too much damage there. And I think I know where I am. Okay, journal. June 17th, year 1, raining era. The rain won't stop, each droplet dense and black as this unending starless night. Okay, question. Okay, it doesn't look like it can destroy it permanently, at least. Okay, max carrying capacity reached. Oh, I have to see what this is. I don't know. Screw it. Eerie presence lies here, not ready to reveal itself. Okay. And we're at half, so it is time for me to peace out and leave. So, I know I can take the shortcut. I think that's exactly what I do. I do have a lantern. Okay, so the one thing I will say, we got some time. Because I have a bunch of algae tissue, I can hold all of the algae tissue. Okay. That's got to be enough, though. It is very much time for me to leave. Otherwise, we're going to be trapped here. Okay, so I originally didn't like her perk that much. Now I actually like it a lot. It means if I go on like a really long run with this character, she can actually just carry a ton of things. That a lot of the like really basic resources, stuff like iron and whatnot, will have infinite carrying weight, which is huge. She came back, she gets a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so this costs no carrying capacity. Days until the flood. Yeah, so that's an issue, and I have no idea what happens when we run out. So I did not find any food there, but we did find a bunch of mementos. Okay, she gets experience.
Feel it, do you? The Rainmaker's gaze. Watching, drifting ever nearer, slow as the tide. Just a few weeks now till the Maker drowns us in his reckoning. Time we proved our faith. Seek out his idols and lay him at the altar. The first one lies in a ruined building claimed by the depths. Listen for heartbeats. Make proper offerings to the altar, and perhaps his blessing will keep the flood at bay.
Okay, countdown reaches 0. Rainmaker will flood the land, ending your run. Diving and using the Pass Day button causes a day to pass, nothing else does. Altar lets you perform offerings to amass worship and delay the countdown. Repair damaged structures to unlock them. Start with the altar and the infirmary. Once that's done, you'll be able to repair the fishing hut, the library, and the memorial. I was hoping I could actually start with the fishing hut. Well, infirmary. And I needed a plank. Okay, so passion diving, so extra experience, but they're sadistic. They're also not very good. So it can prevent them from leaving. But, oh, they would still drain. I think I want it. Yeah, so I needed a bit of both. . Yeah, do I give her 15 oxygen, which is good? No, I think we have to give her the carrying capacity. So reduces her upkeeps. Extra capacity to everything. I think I'm going to go for the capacity. I think she's going to be one of my main characters, at least for a little while. Okay. Oh, so we have a lot. Holy smokes. Okay, so the initial trait is kind of a gateway, determines kind of what they do. And then you can just get whatever you want. So knife damage, swimming speed, needle gun damage, reduced oxygen capacity, chance to duplicate collected organic material, chance to duplicate collected minerals, duplicate collected food and mementos, raw carrying capacity. Her with the duplication, biology and scavenging and geology would make her incredibly good. Specialized into tending to specific camp structures. Structure manned unlocks... Okay, structure manning unlocks in a few days and requires that you build the corresponding structure first. Just want to look. Yeah, when manning the diving deck, divers get a usable item slot per skill level. Dark arts, when manning the altar, Eldritch idols gain new special effects. Let's see. Heal body and mind. We have miscellaneous skills. So reduce damage taken, reduce sanity damage taken, chance for people to prevent crimes in the camp, chance for people to shelter during the Black Rain event, and expedition success rate. Okay. Well, I think all things considered... this is tough. I think I should probably do geology, because I think that's going to be a limitation for me. Okay, so we can't build anything, sadly. Restores health points, costs some algae tissue. Well, at least I can make a bunch of those. Rucksack. Big carrying capacity bonus. So we have Rain Panacea, restores health and sanity points. Proper application takes a few seconds, used to cure certain conditions in the infirmary, and then restore sanity points. So I could make the needle gun. I want to repair those structures, but I should build those. Okay, so if we take a look at her, so she's got the rucksack, so now her carrying capacity is up to 9. She does have the needle gun, and she does have the... Well, do we even care about the needle gun? Not yet. I only have 3 darts. It doesn't seem like it's worth it. And let's see. Do we grab one of those? At least one for now. Anything else? No. Yeah, so I think we just send her back down. Let's see. Really wish there was a way that I could, like, do multiple trips in the same day. You know, if oxygen is the limitation. But then again, if we can do alter stuff to delay, maybe that also solves the problem. I should double check I'm not covering anything important. I'm not covering anything. Sick. Okay, there's some canned food. Because, yeah, ideally would like to find at least one of those. Okay, June 29th, year 1, raining arrow. Don't let the rain touch you. Each drop carries a litany of whispers and the thirst. Okay. Yeah, there's rarely anything down here. Got some iron ore. And we did actually get 2 from that. Because, yeah, the more iron ore I grab, the lighter it becomes. And so we want to snag as much as we can. Okay. That's definitely one of the drowned ones. Yeah, because I've been leveling this character up, we'll use the other direction as our way out. I just wanted to check this building again. Let's see. Nope, just algae tissue, nothing more. Another small memento. Oh, that's how we get planks. We can break furniture and have a chance at them. Okay, here we go. The weird statue in the background. Went mad, possibly killed the baby. Yep. Well, we can pick up the idol. The betrayed. Okay, oxygen's at 50%, so time for me to get out of here. Yeah, I knew I wanted to check that building out again. It just seemed like it was too special, and the answer was, it was. Okay, we can just keep grabbing algae tissue. If we get the chance. Kind of a miserable spot for that to be. That's okay. Okay. And looks like we're good. I don't see anything else meaningful in here. Just a little bit of can. Well, at least we have a ton of food and mementos, decent amount of resources. Everything else looks fine. Let's see, I don't think I missed anything. Feels weird to leave without a full backpack, but I guess it's time for me to start investing in oxygen.
Beauty to behold. Oh, maker of rain. Never have you witnessed faith like this. More. Aye, we need more. Dive far to the east. Through wrecks. Then through toxic wasteland. Then through a house of slaughter. Oh, and keep a listen for the rain serpent. Humming low. Feed it a good old treat. And it might ferry you off yonder.
Well, she came back, got me a bunch of stuff. No new blueprints, though. Okay, so we got 30 food. Damn. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, certain survivor skills and conditions will unlock. Okay. Oh, now we can man structures. So, altar lighthouse. So we have another obsessive, which I like. Oh god, but he is extremely expensive. So unlocks expeditions. I don't know if we need that. Commit survivors to the infirmary to heal them. They will be unavailable during the duration. Mending the infirmary with survivor possessing the medicine trait will unlock new treatment options. But she's actually fine. So it looks like you must heal a little bit. Choose which Eldritch idol is currently active. Initially, only one can be active at once. Perform different kinds of offering to amass a worship and delay the flood. So idols, we have this one. Pacify, 120-second cooldown. Causes small enemies in an area to become pacified. Dark arts, survivors regain some sanity per day. Okay. So, unlocks offerings. Okay. So, unlocks offerings, fitness, sanity. Manning survivor has no upkeep. And has reversed upkeep. Adamantine. Don't know what that means. Okay. Well, we'll put him there. Okay, you can reassign Manning survivors, but changing the survivor's activity more than once a day will fatigue them. No occupation, recently changed assignments. Changing again will cause fatigue for the day of the next. Okay, so we can just change him again. So we can do a sacrifice. We can lose some morale. And we can lose some food. Okay, so we can only do one of these per day. So I will have to keep that in mind. Let's see. Close out of these. So if I want to build the fishing hut, I'm going to need rain rods. Which I probably get that from fighting the weird bloated floaters. So I guess I'm going to have to put up with that. Okay. Head down into the... Find Eldritch idols before the flood, then head down to the deepest point in the abyssal pool. Seems like that's far away. Okay. Let's level her up. So I think we give her oxygen now. And maybe a little health. Okay, we did not get a new perk. I wonder what determines when we get perks. Or traits? Okay. Manned by nobody. So... This is the town hall. Manning it. If nutrition or morale is above 0 and would be lowered to 0, go to 0 instead. If nutrition or morale is above 0 would be lowered, goes to 0 instead. When below 0, morale and nutrition and morale decrease 50% more slowly. And increases, oh, the maximum fitness and... I see. I didn't know those had an upper limit. At least for now. What about the workshop? Mechanic skill bonus. Trigger probability increases by 50%. Lets you craft upgrades, and then when manning the workshop, chance to save one random resource on craft. That's pretty good. So we have a serpent tree. Oh. But I need to find rain rot, insectoid blood, or poison spores to do it. Well. I think I'm just going to make a ton of darts. Yeah, we're just going to make a bunch of these. Because, yeah, we have to upgrade this workshop before we can do anything, and don't... That requires aluminum, which we haven't seen yet. I think I'm just gonna have to, go kill the hell out of something. Okay. Let's give her the gun. She's got 15 shots. That should be good. Let's see. If I can change... There we go. Now she's got 5. I recognize that this costs her some amount of storage. But not much, because this reduces the weight, I believe. And also the 9 kilograms are good. We just want to go down, we want to have big gun, and we want to go blast a Zamboni through. Do we do anything else? No. I don't have enough resources. You don't have to fight every creature, especially not with a mere knife. Well, yeah, that's valid. There are definitely some deep spookies down here. I'm not much of one for thalassophobia. I'm usually not bothered. Okay, Rain Serpent is a mysterious creature that can teleport you to previously inaccessible areas. Will only offer its services in exchange for serpent treats. Listen for humming to find it. As you uncover new idols, the Rain Serpent will appear in new places. Active Eldritch idols unlock occult powers for your divers. Use them wisely. Sorry, buddy. I got nothing. I do appreciate that he's there, though. I will also say I love the fact that this is a fixed map. I know some people might not care for that kind of thing, but for me, if I'm playing a game that's heavily about exploration and investigation, the oh, no, that's not it. How do I shoot gun? Oh, aim. Okay, that hurt. And I don't think I found any of the meat either. At least it didn't cost me any sanity. I just want to see if there's anything in here. Okay, plenty of algae tissue. Some carbon. Does not break from the side. Okay, cool. Get a note. A journal entry. Year 12th. July 12th, year 1, raining era. The rain touched remain unresponsive for a few days. Agony will soon follow. Water. 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 No amount of drinking can quench the thirst. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else there. Carbon. I want to just kind of loop back and see what I can find. Get a rebreather. Oh, that's a big. Okay, oxygen's at 50. I think we can probably head back a little bit later. Okay, pressure threshold reached. So I don't think I can go below 50 meters without it being a problem. Which is valid. Okay, do we have anything here? Real quick. A note. August 3rd, year 1, raining era. Thirst, change, violence. Stay away from the rain touch. They will claw at your flesh, or their own in search of water. Okay, so I think that's actually it for everything in this section. Ow. Okay. Oxygen's at 25%, which not the keenest on extending. I just wanted to get a little bit more. We're really not gathering enough. But we found new things, kind of. We got a rebreather blueprint, which I think is the big one. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Here's the question. Can I actually... No, dang. When you're connected to that rope, that tube, you actually do get some oxygen back, and I was really hoping that I could do something with that, but alas. We still got a ton of carbon and iron, at the very least. Okay. And yeah, characters that are idle can gain some experience. Let's see. Grab this. Library lets you consult past findings and encounters such as journal pages, creatures, or resources. Also has a map of the abyssal pool. Hey, there we go. So we can actually see all the different places that I've been. Oh. Well, it's a damn good thing that I didn't go any deeper. That could have been bad. So we know there's a thing blocking the way there. Yeah, so we can see all the different regions that we can get to. Oh, sick. Now, I just needed this as like a basic confirmation of like where to go. But I'm a little confused because it feels like I've gone further than this. Yeah, because I've definitely been over here. So maybe we just need to upgrade this. Maybe. All survivors restore health and sanity per level every day. Ooh. All survivors restore 1 health and sanity every day. Manning survivor earns 100 experience every day. Idle survivors earn more. Yeah, so we do actually want to start recruiting some people. Ideally, people that aren't terribad. The problem is, like, some of these characters are expensive. Oh, this is camp status. This is survivor. So this one's actually good. She doesn't have any traits, but that means that I can potentially just have her man a structure. Okay, so fishing hut, we need planks and rain rod, which still haven't found where that is. Go here. We're going to lose morale. Can't do any more. That's fine. Let's see. Workshop. Rebreather. Upgrades pressure regulation, letting the diver cross the 50-meter depth without losing oxygen consumption rate. Yep. I've still got 4 of those, so we don't need to worry too much. And I actually have plenty of oxygen. But iron seems pretty plentiful, so I think I'm going to just craft 3 of them. Let's see. Okay, since we got a new person, we're gonna have Katla be our librarian for now. I think I'll go for the one that reduces her needs. Let's see. Nobody's terribly wounded. We have plenty of food and oxygen. Yeah, population count. Wouldn't be a bad idea to also get somebody to man the library, or not the library, the lighthouse. I mean, ideally, having somebody manning each of these would be huge. I'm probably going to just give her the oxygen, considering that's been a limitation. Okay, so choose a trait. Oh, I see. So the other ones are, interesting. So there are different lists, because the last one was kind of like a skill, and then this is a random trait. Well, maybe not random trait. First time the survivor dies, they go back to the surface with 1 health and lose all resources instead. Expeditions yield double the amount of resources. Manning the lighthouse, new recruits cannot have negative traits. All damage dealt is doubled, and extra experience earned from manning. I think we're going to have this person be our slayer. She is going to be our primary diver for a while. Damage dealt being doubled is huge. But we definitely want to get somebody that has Blessed Host, because that's going to make this whole town better. Brilliance also seems like it'd be decent, but... Okay, health under 200. Chance to avoid certain negative conditions or events. Plus 5%. Oh. Interesting. So the higher the health and sanity, you can actually avoid negative traits. That's useful. Yeah, so I cannot have... What does this one do? Chance to save a diver from death. That's kind of useful. Is there anything else? Not really. Keep going back down. This is doing a lot of really interesting things with kind of the roguelite loop. Because technically it is... I don't even know how roguish this is, apart from, like, loot placement. Okay, there's some food. I'm not sure if I want to do that. And yeah, serpent seems fixed. But yeah, the environment being... The environment being fixed makes for exploration being interesting easy. I wonder if it's one of those where the environment is randomized on a per... if the environment is randomized on, not on a, per, like, expedition, on a per playthrough route, but if it's randomized per campaign? Or per dive per camp? I don't know. You guys hopefully kind of know what I'm talking about here. But the meta progression, the time limit, the... Okay, that's... We definitely haven't been out that direction. Okay, we have a bad lad. Here's the thing. Actually be able to get the jump on him. Got him. Yeah, I want to see what's down there. I just want to grab what's here. Oh, that's the rain rot that we're looking for. How deep am I? Getting there. Not deep enough yet. Bunch of algae tissue. And yeah, it's always a good thing to get a bunch of that, but it looks like we are... There's nothing here. I thought I got this already. Apparently not. Got this, but this doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Yeah, we've got a sunken boat. It zoomed out and I don't like that. The boonfish left a portal behind. Oh, teleports to the surface. After the Eastern Shadows. Didn't take too much damage. Really any. Leech gland, which is good. Toxin filtering suit. Okay, serpents here. Wish I could break those. Oh, it costs sanity. That's good to know. Yeah, I was assuming leeches would go for health. They do not. Okay. I think this is kind of my exit point. We're near full. And I want to get out of here. Okay. Bad idea. Can I... Okay, cannot interact with those. Yeah, this is probably fine. I don't want to muck around with less than 10% oxygen. She got a lot of stuff. Like, I always feel like I could get more, but... Okay, resources are looking good. So those two level up. Yeah, if you're unwilling or unable to dive, you can pass a day, but should only be used as a last resort. So let's get the fishing hut and build that. Fishing hut lets you passively catch fish or treasure every day. Fish grants nutrition, treasure grants morale. Survivor manning the hut fishes automatically, and upgrading the structure unlocks more fishing slots. Sometimes you'll fish a rare catch, granting bonuses beyond nutrition and morale. So, he's currently manning the altar. I think it's fine. Let's switch him over here, because this is where he belongs anyway. So he'll give me 2 fish a day. Would be nice to upgrade it, but we'll leave that for later. Altar. Well, let's level him up. Okay, and we want him to be fishing. Okay, and her... sobriety. Okay, new guy. Also no traits. Don't like the fact that he costs 3 sanity per day. But I need people. Okay, so I've got 46. Let's lose the morale. Okay, anything else? Not too much. Okay, so we have a toxin filtering suit. Prevent waterborne toxins from getting in. Some sanity bonuses. Insectoid blood, poison spore, and brain rot. Which I've been using. It's okay. I don't know if I'm ready to go into the deeper sections. I think if there's anything else I'm missing. This did I use? Stock 17. So no, I don't think we need more of that. Their sanity is down, but only by a bit. After this, I could potentially make some more. Unfortunately, ooh, leech glands, ouch. Leech glands are how we get more sanity. And of course, that's the place that cost me sanity. Oh, I was going to look at the map. It's fine, actually. I don't know how much I need it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm digging this. It's got tension, but it's not particularly punishing. I think that's something that I often struggle with when it comes to Eldritch Horror and whatnot. That the games often feel unfair on purpose, that they're meant to be frustrating or kind of RKO-y, random KO, effectively killing you just for the sake of making things spooky or tense or whatever. This feels very balanced in a way that I think is surprising me a little bit. That I'm very much able to react to and address most threats that would come after me. There's the rain rot. That the resources are delightfully plentiful. It's not one of those where I'm feeling overly punished or limited in any way, shape, or form here. Let's see. You know, there's tons of little places to explore. Yeah, I'm trying to be somewhat limited on how I approach some of those. Oh. So I guess that beastie that's hanging out in there, I should stab it. I was afraid it was going to bite me. But no, it's one of the weird crab monsters. Okay, grab this. There's the silicon that we're looking for. That's really dark. I think I'm going to leave that for now. Because I think this is just a not too adventurous. See what I can find? Okay, something corrosive could break through it. So is the serpent is just our fast travel system. Okay, large needle gun magazine. Okay, we're good. Some random brain rot. Okay. I think we've kind of got plenty of time, but I don't want to waste it too much. I've never actually taken this path upwards. Or I have. We started to look at this one, but we never actually stuck around. Damn. Okay, gets me some copper. This really isn't that dangerous. I was originally, like, really meh on the idea of... Okay. Max carrying capacity. Dang. Oh. Interesting. I was expecting the algae to have no carrying capacity. Based on this character's perk. I guess it does run into limits eventually. Well, it's fine. We're making it out with blueprints, tons of iron, copper, some silicon, which we needed. Blueprint, yeah, we're good. Yeah, more food than we know what to do with, which is fine. Oh, black rain. Okay, people are nurtured and satisfied. Okay, so we can upgrade the fishing hut. We also have bass, an albino leech, and algae tissue. Well, unfortunately, can't do anything with any of those. Okay, it rained today. Thankfully, our people were duly sheltered and no one was touched. Let's celebrate. Here's to one more day. Minus nutrition, gain morale. Sure. Something washed up on the shore today. It's a deformed fish? It doesn't exactly look like it. But then it doesn't exactly look like anything else either. It's certainly the offspring of rain. Whatever should we do with this? Oh, Maker, enlighten us. Is it a blessing or is it a curse? Let's eat it? Or release it? Eat it! One survivor lost 10 health. First it looked like everything was fine, but halfway through the unusual meal, the horror befell us. Many of our people started vomiting fat white maggots. They're mostly fine now, but it took a toll. One survivor took some damage. Let's see, so we can upgrade this, which would give us... Oh, new diving spots. That's okay. This would make it so recruited survivors are immediately level 2, which is quite good. New expedition destinations, which admittedly I haven't done yet. Let's see, burn items as tribute to the dead to obtain trinkets and perks. Well, I haven't lost anybody yet, so that seems a little unnecessary. Okay, what is the most helpful for her? I guess at this point, let's go back to carry capacity. And I'm going to keep leveling up geology for her. Give some health. Okay. So we want... daily experience for each consecutive day manning a structure. That's kind of useful. Town Hall. Oh, so we can raise the max morale and nutrition. When manning the memorial, burning an item grants 2 camp nutrition and morale. Dark arts manning the altar. Eldritch idols gain new special effects. Quartermaster manning the diving deck, extra usable item slots. Manning the lighthouse, extra expedition success rate. Workshop, chance to get items. When manning the library, all survivors gain 10, 20, 30% experience. Survivors lose all curable negative conditions on level up. And lose all curable negative... Some of these are fantastic. I still think we probably want to have somebody that is good at manning the lighthouse. So we'll have work on that. Chance to consume double food upkeep. No thank you. Yeah, I'd like to make it so that we have more people here. The more diving spots isn't that helpful. I guess we build this. Okay, burn items, tribute to the dead, but I don't... There's nobody here. There's no one to mourn. Everybody has survived up until this point. I can make the rebreather, though. Okay, so now we can go deeper than 50, which is good. So we need planks and aluminum, which I still have not found. But I can make some serpent treats. They weigh almost nothing, too, which is a huge boon. Craft some more darts. We got plenty of healing items. Okay, what do we want to burn? Nutrition? So worshipping gave me an extra day. Oh, ouch. I mean, not terrible, but still ouch. I was hoping for a little bit more. Well, what do we do? We also have old Jack here. He has nothing new to say. So what do we want to do? I do feel like getting this guy... Well, no. I think getting this guy here is fine. Blessed Netter might be helpful. We definitely want to upgrade this one. Web Coral. Okay, East through Rex, Toxic Wasteland, and the House of Slaughter for the next one. Kind of feels like we want to upgrade this and go find some Web Coral. So I did want to check the library for this. That looks like a giant mouth, doesn't it? We haven't been either of those two directions. We've been up through here and through here. This is the creature, so I'll have to knock it out. Still curious about this one. I bet this is actually dead. But it is spooky, and that's a whole new region. There was a bunch of stuff in the boat. So I think I'm going to go over here, and then maybe over here, and at least take a look at the new location. Oh. I can set markers. Of course I can set markers. I wonder if these show up when I'm diving. Probably. And yeah, I like the idea of having somebody man this and actually have the fitness. Because yeah, all survivors restore one health and sanity level per day. Seems extremely useful. But I want to get the library going first. Okay. Albino leech. Oh, Euphoria. Oh, so because we ate that thing, we gained a bone. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, let's do one more dive, and then we'll leave it here. I want to investigate. I also want to see if marking stuff on the map actually marked it for me in a dive. But yeah, I love the fixed map. It makes it so much easier to explore and kind of learn the ins and outs of the location. I do like that so far none of the enemies have been particularly unkind. Not that I necessarily need kind enemies, but I don't like being okay, and I do actually have plenty of that now. That I can gain confidence as opposed to just like randomly get frustrated of like, oh come on, that was a cheap shot and I lost a character. That sets me back super far. Not having to worry about that is huge. So what else is there to say? Yeah, there's no way I can check a map here. Yeah. At least those things barely do any damage. Okay. Yeah, I might have to have the gun out. Because, yeah, supposedly there's going to be a lot of rain touched here. And I know that's an issue. At least you can hear them. Like, unironically, huge perk. This game is using audio very well as like a warning system. Yeah, so you can hear another one to the right. There he is. Well, when in doubt. Sounds like there actually might be more. I mean, of course there would be. Yeah, I can hear one to the left. Okay. Don't think I can hear more. It doesn't look like there's more there. It's just a little bit of tissue, maybe a memento. A lot of mementos today. A lot of resources, too. Hello, guy. Okay, well, I was going to do more, but the extensive presence of these guys is certainly making my life harder. I don't know why I'm suddenly one-shotting them. Still got 90. I just wanted to see what was up here. Oh, so I can just use that to leave. I mean, that's lovely. Okay, this was murderously dark the last time I was here. Might be a region transition. Eastern farmlands. Rucksack capacity extension. Oh, this is the web coral. I didn't like that. I don't like that. I don't like you. Oh no. Bye. Okay. Now that I've had the bejesus slightly scared out of me, and we've seen a new biome, I can safely say I want nothing to do with that until I have a slightly bigger gun, maybe, kind of, sort of. So... we are also running out of oxygen pretty quickly, so it is time for me to bail. Sorry, up until now I've been fine going after things that kind of slowly just float in my general direction. I'm not so comfortable with things that move really quickly at me and are considerably larger. I do really like where this game is going. I think it has a lot of good ideas. Usually I get a little worried when any kind of game... Red Moon. Interesting. I have tons of resources. New surface access to the Abyssal Pool has been discovered. 4 survivors no longer have Albino Leech Euphoria. We get an Eldritch Giant Puffer. Really wish I could actually hold on to these for a second. We're going to discard that and take the Eldritch Giant Puffer. And obviously the extra iron ore. I don't know if having him on the fishing thing is actually necessary, but still. Okay. As the sun goes down, a bright red moon rises, an ill-omened shining macabre light over the... on all the blood these waters have drunk across the years. We cannot ignore a blood moon. The Abyssal Pool will be bloody next dive. You will take double damage, but killing enough enemies will grant you a blessing. Unfortunately, we don't have a high enough worship level. Okay, Denizen, Salt Bloom shared their ration with the entire camp. With what little we have to eat, that kind of altruism is enough to leave you speechless. We thought dessert was a thing of old. So, Dennis Saltbloom lost 10 health. Other present survivors gained grateful. How do you lose health? I have no idea. Okay, well, don't have much else. Go here. He's leveled up. We're just... go health for now. And give him sobriety. Because we don't need a netter, and we don't need the other stuff. And so sobriety to just lower upkeep costs seems really good, probably. Okay. Wow, this region is actually huge. And it seems like this might just be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that gets deep. There might be more over there, too, but that's a big map. Probably nicely interconnected and equally terrifying. I look forward to messing around with it later. Let's see. So first and foremost, do we have new person? They seem pretty normal. Yeah, I can take it. Because we definitely need more people. Okay, manning library. Let's have Faye take that. Her take that. Give them both a bonus. She'll get less experience, but we'll live. Okay, so upgrade for level 2 recruited people. Increase maximum pop count to 12. Don't need that yet. New expedition options. So I could send her out 4 resources. 100% chance at success, but it's going to cost 2 days to do it. We can explore Wood Island 3 times. Looks like it just has random resources for us. Alright. I will think about that later. It's probably worth it because we do need the stuff. But not now. I think I'm going to go for the upgraded library. Oh. Yeah, especially because the library is the one that gives us the passive healing. Though it looks like we must heal to some degree because Gale was hurt before that last one. So there's got to be some default regen. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, because upgrading this one, 2 expeditions at once. Being able to go to other diving spots would be nice, but we need more silicon. Okay. Oh, man the town hall to upgrade structures. Well, that's slightly rude. It's okay. We'll do that on the next day. Because we'll need one more person. Or we take Joe Saltman off. Because actually, he's not really helping me that much there. Yeah, raises the max pop count. Yeah, I'll wait on the rest of these. We do want to upgrade this one, but I'm going to need more of that web coral, which means going into the bad zone. For now, I think I'm going to leave us here and say, let's see, 15 per level. Oh, so a sacrifice can actually be quite good. Oh, sacrifice per their level. Oof. Probably worth it. Let's see. So what was I going to say about anything? No, not too much. So, might as well say that Dive or Die is available on Steam now, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. As I was going to say, I always get a little worried when I'm playing these games, and whenever I read about any of these games, and it's like, hey, it's inspired by Darkest Dungeon, because in a lot of cases, it's just Darkest Dungeon all over again. This is a really nice blend where it has that essence, where you're going on these expeditions, grabbing as much as you can, and bringing it back, but it has... I mean, the gameplay is completely different, which then makes it so that the comparison is just this really nice inspiration, where you get that feeling in the tone that the risk-reward, the pushing a little bit further every single run without sacrificing a character, while also having, you know, permadeath hanging over your head, I think adds just a really, really nice level of, like, is this worth it? Do I want to go to this location? Or do I want to check it out, run away, and, you know, live to... harpoon an enemy another day, which is very much what my goal there was. Let's see. We definitely need to upgrade this one, though. What does it require? Because, yeah, some of those... Oh, it still needs aluminum, which we'd probably find out out east. Because, yeah, the better flippers for swimming speed, more rucksack capacity. Oh, we did actually get insectoid blood. Oh, from that thing right as we left. Better oxygen tank and needle guns mag size. Yeah, all of those are going to be huge, but we're going to have to leave that for later. So, for now, at least, yeah, once again, it's available now on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, follow the link in the description below. And I should also say a very quick thank you to Drop Rate Studio and Dear Villagers for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It's very kind of you, it was a ton of fun, and yeah, I actually look forward to diving deeper into this one. It really does depend on how dangerous it gets. This is the kind of game that I think I'd chicken out and throw on like an easy accessibility mode, just so I can kind of try and get through it without... freaking out halfway through and not wanting to play anymore, because I am a big wimp. But I like that. A game that actually makes me feel scared and not frustrated is good. Because most scary games usually just make me feel frustrated. And this one, it makes me feel a little scared right at the end there. Anyway, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.